Hello, hello, hello. My name is NicholassRivas. I talk about politics and stuff, and today we're going to be talking about the most recent news from Tesla. I've been super hiatus from videos, so this is kind of an older news story, but I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was hilarious. Um, Basically, Tesla is moving one of their divisions to California, back to California. From Texas. So, for those who don't know, Elon was kind of shitting on the California government. I think in general he's very like doesn't like taxes. I don't think he's a complete purist of like no taxes, but he is taxed fairly high given his net worth and income, right? Um, but he is more on the libertarian side with taxes, where I'm sure he would want like a flat tax rate, which I disagree with. I think taxes, even though they're paying millions and millions that he spends is a drop of a bucket per capita. Like if I spend 20,000 and he spends 20,000, that just doesn't seem fair because that's less than what he makes in like an hour. So we can go in the depths of why taxes and all of that, but I think that's one of the prime reasons he left. And I think in general, California is just this kind of like hated state by the Republicans. So, and he is leaning more Republican as time's progressing. So he wanted to move his Tesla company to Texas. He moved it to Texas, and now he's moving one division back to California. So I was reading about this and pulling it up. I know people are saying like, "Ha ha ha! Hey Elon, what are you doing? Like I thought you were shitting on California." And then you have also other people saying like, "Hey, like it's only like one division. It's like less than 1%." So when I looked up different articles and read through it, I don't see an actual number. Like I don't know where people are getting less than 1%. It's definitely not as big as people are stating, right? There's a I think it's 44 manufacturing headquarter companies are coming out of there. It's like 600,000 vehicles are coming in a year, moving to California. Um, See, I'm looking for something like a little bit more specific. There's nothing specific number wise. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm reading The Hill. I was reading the local California news station that reported this. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see exact numbers, so I don't know how big it is. I think the idea alone though is what makes me want to talk about this and why it's so funny. Um, I think it's just funny like that he has any room to shit on California and then move back, right? But I also want to make it clear that like if it's not that big of a thing, I'm not gonna like call him a full on hypocrite. I just think it's funny. I think that reading what I'm reading is that he's moving like a really small subdivision. The headquarters is still gonna be out in Texas, and his engineers are just moving, which is a typical business move. You move around, you have different subdivisions, you have headquarters here, yada yada yada. So yeah, I don't think this multi-billion-dollar investment is a big thing for him, and it's really just a drop in a bucket for him. But I also think that it's just funny that this is even like a case to be made that this guy is shitting on this place. Like, I think it would have been fine if he was like, I hate the taxes here. It sucks. I'm gonna see a better division and work in Texas. But he was railing on California, and I think I came here really to like make fun of him a little, but I think as the more I'm thinking about it, it's like this is one of those things where like I don't think it's as bad. Like he's investing into California. He might be a hypocrite on like a small scale, but I think if he moved back completely, like I don't think he's living there. And if anything, I think he's a rich guy. He's probably has multiple houses everywhere. So I don't think it's that big that's gonna shake up the industry. But it just goes to show like when you have this partisan like, oh, California sucks. It's really shuts you out and kind of looks you stupid when you a real businessman is like, look, I don't give a shit where I do my business as long as I can do my business, right? And if the income tax was this big thing where it kept him from doing business in California, which I doubt because Tesla is immensely successful, I think seeing that there's like profits there, he's not a dumb guy. He's like, there's obviously an industry in California. Maybe I wouldn't have everything, but like he worked with Gavin Newsom to bring back some jobs and work there. So yeah, I just think it's like don't overreach with your mindset of like, oh, California is so terrible. Like obviously the GDP in California can cover all of the red states in the country. So it's not like California is this shithole massively. It's an investment that we can make better. You know, it's a state with people that are workers and hard workers. So this idea of just shitting on California completely is just stupid to me because obviously it's coming back to bite him in some sense where it's like you obviously see investment there. You obviously see some good momentum there to like completely run off California as it's not part of the United States is stupid. He obviously loves California in some sense for him to go back there and see some ideas of profit. So that's all it is. Not the worst game breaking story, and I think that's why I didn't like populate the news that much. But when I first read it, I was just like, that's so funny. This is like perfect. Like who writes this shit? So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. New videos every other day, and you have a good one. Goodbye.